On Christmas Eve 2025, the tech world got a huge surprise. NVIDIA, the top company for AI computer chips, is spending a massive $20 billion to buy important parts from its big rival Groq. Groq with a Q, not a K like Elon Musk's rock. Groq makes super fast chips that were starting to challenge NVIDIA. Is this the end of real competition in AI tech, or a smart plan by NVIDIA's boss, Jensen Huang, to stay on top? Today, we'll explain everything simply: what the deal is, why they did it this way, and the good things for NVIDIA stock, the possible problems, and what might happen next. Get ready, because this is a game changer. The big news came out on December 24th, 2025, and it was shocking. CNBC reported it first. NVIDIA is paying about $20 billion in cash for Groq's main stuff, like their special AI tech and their smart workers. And Groq started in 2016 by former Google engineers, including their boss, Jonathan Ross. He helped create Google's own chip called the TPU. Groq focuses on something called language processing units, or LPUs, which are made for AI inference. Okay, I know it's complicated, but hang with me here. Let me explain what an LPU is in easy terms. This is why NVIDIA wanted it so much. Regular GPUs, graphical processing units, like NVIDIA's main chips, were first made for drawing video game graphics. They're great at doing tons of jobs all at one time, which helps when teaching AI models from scratch, called training. But the LPUs are designed just for the next step, called inference. And that's when the AI uses what it learned to answer questions or do tasks quickly, like in a chatbot. AI language models work one step at a time, like words in a sentence. You can't guess the end until you know the beginning. And Groq's LPU acts like a smooth factory line. It has fast memory built right into the chip for quick grabs, plans every step perfectly so nothing wastes time, and then it moves data like items on a belt between workstations. No need for costly outside memory like GPUs use. The result? Super quick responses, up to 10 times faster and using much less electricity than NVIDIA's chips for these jobs. It saves money and power on things like running big AI chats. Groq's chips were beating tests and taking some of NVIDIA's business. And along with other companies like AMD, Intel's Gaudi, Cerebras' big chips, and Google's TPUs, that was a problem for NVIDIA. And just 3 months ago, Groq got $750 million from investors at a $6.9 billion valuation. Big names like BlackRock, Samsung, and Cisco all joined in. They aimed for $500 million in sales this year. They weren't looking to sell, but NVIDIA came knocking, right? And so officially, Groq says it's a non-exclusive licensing deal, meaning not a full buyout. The founders, Jonathan Ross and Sunny Madra, plus key workers are joining NVIDIA. Groq's cloud service stays separate with a new boss, Simon Edwards. But insiders are saying that NVIDIA gets the ideas, hardware, and people while avoiding calling it a full takeover, probably so they can skip the government rules against big companies getting too powerful, those antitrust rules. NVIDIA's boss, Jensen Huang, told his team they're adding Groq's fast tech to NVIDIA's AI systems for more types of quick AI work. This is way bigger than NVIDIA's old record buy, $7 billion for Mellanox in 2019. NVIDIA has over $60 billion sitting in cash saved up, so this was really no problem. In fact, it was kind of a natural thing to do. Now let's step back. Why buy a competitor? Well, because AI is changing quickly. Until now, NVIDIA ruled the training part, teaching huge AI models with their GPUs and special software that keeps customers hooked. But in 2025, something flipped. Money from inference, actually using AI in real life for things like chatbots, self-driving cars, or smart helpers. And then that started making more money than the training worldwide. And that's Groq's strong spot. Their LPU skips pricey memory and focuses on reliable speed for quick tasks. By taking Groq in, NVIDIA stops a growing rival, adds top inference tech to their own chips like Blackwell and Rubin, and keeps programmers using their tools. It's like swallowing the competition, which is a bigger version of hiring away talent. Other big tech firms do this to avoid government checks already, like Meta with Scale AI or Microsoft with their Inflection. And the good side is NVIDIA stays the king in the growing inference world, which could be worth trillions of dollars over time. No more sharing with new companies. So what does this mean for NVIDIA stock? That's the $100,000 question, right? Obviously, trading was slow on Christmas Eve, but the price stayed around $108 to $189, lower than October highs over 210, but still way up for the year. No big jump yet, and the deal isn't fully official, and holidays mean less action. But experts are talking a lot. One group, Bernstein, said it's clever. It lowers risk from government rules by not making it exclusive while getting the ideas and the people. Pretty smart. And this strengthens NVIDIA's story on inference, what Jensen talked about a lot in 2025 speeches. Spending $20 billion from over $60 billion sitting in cash keeps their finances pretty strong. Look for boosts later. Faster, cheaper inference on NVIDIA gear means happier customers and more profit. Long term, it's positive. This secures their lead as AI moves to real use. Price goals are still high. Many say $250 or more. But keep an eye on government checks. Places like Europe, UK, China, well, they're already looking at NVIDIA's power, and they're scared of it. But hey, it's not all good news. Some people worry that $20 billion is a lot more than Groq's last value of $6.9 billion. Are they paying too much just to beat the competition? Maybe. If governments stop it or they make changes, well, that's trouble. Plus, other companies like Cerebras, who's planning to sell shares publicly, and AMD are fighting in inference. The bigger worries here are fears that companies will spend less on AI gear, not enough electricity for data centers, and bans on selling to China. NVIDIA's stock price is based on high expectations, as most growth stocks are, and one mistake could drop it fast. Calling it licensing might not trick regulators forever. This could lead to more investigations into NVIDIA growing too big. So that's a red flag. Okay, let's look forward a little bit. This powers up NVIDIA's plans. Expect Groq's LPU ideas and new chips, mixing GPU and LPU for the best of both. NVIDIA keeps being the go-to place for AI. Teach models on GPUs and then run them fast with the new technology. Will they rule until 2030? Probably, but new ideas keep coming. Watch for custom chips from giant cloud companies because they're coming. In the end, NVIDIA's $20 billion Groq deal is a brilliant move, getting rid of a rival, strengthening their defenses, and owning the future of quick AI. Great news for people who own NVIDIA stock.